Good morning. We're going to discuss why it is essential to use a variety of resource tools. One doesn't simply just go to the website. You must do your research first. But in order to do your research, you sort of need to know what sources you're going to use, what kind of tools you're going to use. We have Kidtopia. You're going to click on this right here, and this is going to help you. It talks about almanacs, dictionaries. You go to encyclopedias. You have this fabulous video that goes into detail about teaching you what are the important facts, what are articles, what are headings, what are subheadings. Sometimes you need to use charts. So you need to identify a good chart or a diagram versus a bad one. I want you to look at this one. This is a good graphic. Talks about popular articles, scholarly articles. It tells you the differences. It's comparing them. This infographic is talking about tweets, YouTube videos, professional journals. So it's a guide to understanding your different sources. And this one, I love this one. It talks about social media is right there. It's pretty instantaneous. It's within minutes. And it breaks it down from within minutes to books taking 12 months or longer. Here is how you can evaluate the type of article that you might need. This is a short, depending what you call a short, article. It has a little video, and it's learning how to evaluate and using those resources, how to go more in depth. We have this video. I won't click on it. It talks about your type of resources. There are different types. There's informational. There are just several different types, not just informational. I believe this one is fantabulous or fantastic. You have research paper versus term paper, choosing a research topic, using your library. Look at all this. So if you don't know where to go and you're struggling, you could come to Fact Monster and it will help you. Look at that. How to establish your topic, how to look for sources of information. So if you're lost, this is a wonderful website to access. This is a video over some of the tools in the yellow that you can click on and look at later. I don't want to resume it. I want to start over. So we have this Intro to Library Research. You can click on it. It begins a tutorial of how to teach you to do your research. This is another video. It's talking about credible sources. You watch it, you look at, is it a real source or is it fake news? And we've all heard about fake news. This will teach you how to distinguish between the two. This is another video. It's Introduction to Resource Information. So it's just sort of going to give you an intro to help you learn about resources. Because you have this one, which is about secondary resources. You have primary and secondary. So that's a big thing. This is part of that variety. Why would you want to use a primary resource? Now, okay, how do you use a secondary resource? It's going to teach you how to do that. This is a library guide of identifying your sources and creating a strategy. Let's see if we can get that to open. And look, again, there's your variety of research tools. If you need more information on primary and secondary sources, there you go. And our last one, getting started. How do you get started? If you need information, this is how you're going to get started. Sorry, I looked at the word cited. You have the academic integrity because you don't want to plagiarize. You have APA toolkit. You've got the MLA toolkit, which is what I used growing up, but now we use APA. Doing research from a distance. This is a really nice website. You might like it. Over here, we have how to write a research paper when you get ready to do it. We've got Exploring Science. This one you would use for science. You're not going to use it for bibliographies. It's all about science. This is an encyclopedia, so if you need that one more article over the Alamo or one more article over wildcats, you would use the encyclopedia. An almanac, this is the Old Farmer's Almanac for kids. This is more about the moon phases. You are not going to use this to write a paper about Snoop Dogg. You're going to use this more along the lines of the stars in the sky, when's the next full moon. This is a search engine that you can use. It is a safe search engine, just like Fact Monster. If I went over to Fact Monster and went over to, say, math and science, it's going to give you some information about those topics. Another search engine is Kidtopia. Yes, you could do the reference, which is going to teach you, but you could go over to science and it's going to give you some tiles that you can click on to look at your information. As I said, it's very important for you to use a variety of resource tools. It's not a one-size-fits-all. You're not going to go to the Academy store to go buy a prom dress. You're not going to go to Dillard's to go buy your camping gear. So it's very important to use a variety of research tools. These are great articles to help you use those tools and to discover the tools you might need. And if you forget, you can always click on them. These are the ones in blue. The ones in yellow actually show you how to use them. So I hope you will take full advantage of this information and have a great day.